Hello everyone, I'm the thenthapple and we're back once again with part 9 of our Far Harbor playthrough, and I think the other people who founded this place are talking. But fuck them, cause Nick's got questions.
So, you've talked to DiMA. You know why we're here.
Right, okay, what?
I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. DiMA's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you.
Alright.
DiMA has worked hard to create
Don't
a
be a
place
bitch.
for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others.
Jack Abbott?
He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands DiMA the way I do.
I can see you're not a very humble person.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? DiMA and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. DiMA insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
DiMA looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Of course it fucking is.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
I don't do much for free, Faraday.
Ah, right. Of course. I should have thought of that.
Didn't you say this might be dangerous? 100 caps seems a little light if danger's involved.
Well, yes, there is that possibility.
Ooh, give me more.
Would 200 caps be more agreeable?
Even
Faraday,
more
come
money.
on. I want to help you, I really do. 200 caps is just, I mean, it's a little insulting.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry. Insulting you was not my intention.
I'm a
Is
bastard.
300 caps less insulting? That's really about all I can spare.
Why
Yes.
don't we just agree that you'll give me all the caps you've got?
Fine. 400 caps is as much as I can spare. Now please, let me know when you found the drives.
Hold on, is that your off switch? Wait, Nick.
Hey,
You alright, buddy?
Any chance you got a second now?
you alright, Nick?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point.
You can't.
For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
What kind of memories?
Everything. Old cases, old loves. I found myself running background on cases only to realize everyone involved's been dead for 200 years. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Shit, that's a lot.
Is there any way we could separate you and Nick?
Don't think I haven't tried. Lost near a month of my life last time I mustered up the courage to let someone play brain surgeon on me. No. This is how it's gonna be. Living with another man's name, another man's life.
We could give you a new name. Would that help? Ah, I got it. Crumblebot. 3000.
Well,
it's a great
suppose
fucking
the
name,
thought
splendid.
Counts. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
Wait, no, hold on. That wasn't what you wanted to talk to me about.
Hey.
Do something for you?
Yeah.
Hey, Valentine.
What? Oh, sorry. Just
Okay,
got my
here we
head
go.
full of what DiMA was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
Before I answer, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll keep. Don't worry. I just need to figure this all out.
It's hard to deny it, Nick. The similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. I never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and DiMA? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
I can spare at least one eye.
What kind of proof would we be looking for?
I don't know, but our best bet is to keep looking into DiMA and Acadia.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
Alright. So this is a lot to go on, like asking... I want to answer this now. We are not a synth. Now, I say that because, one, we have pre-war memories that we experienced. They can be faked. Doesn't change the fact that our sun was biological, we were frozen, we did come out of that freeze, and we went in before synths were even a thing. Now, for fuck's sake, why does everything need to be unlocked? It could still be faked, but the fact that nobody ever catches us as a synth, the Institute don't try control us, or even allude that we're a synth, that would make no sense. It's nice to think about these things, but you have to be realistic. This technology is really cool, though I wonder what this code is. I can't tell. Probably shenanigans or something. Let's see what's upstairs. I'm kind of surprised this whole DiMA thing got settled pretty quickly. Everybody was like, oh my god, it's Nick. This is so invalid prototype of a... It's Nick, it's some big massive reveal. It's like, but nope, it's literally the second main story mission. Acadia is also very small. This always seems to happen with a lot of... Oh, here we go. Boom.
Would need the key.
I have a key. Do I need another key? This always seems to happen with a lot of these areas. Sort of annoying. Let's say it's some big reveal then, or some big, huge settlement, and it turns out to be nothing more than a few hovels shoved together.
Got a thing for...
Nope, I picked it up accidentally. Shut up, Nick. Where'd that desk fan go?
For antiques, huh?
Fuck you, Nick. Stingwing barb? Are there even stingwings on this island? That's a good question.
Can you lend your hand with that terminal? Gotta do his ass.
Yeah, I'm a better hacker than you, so I'm fine. But thanks for being so considerate.
Yes?
Yeah, let's hear your story.
Tell me about yourself, Faraday.
Me? I don't know why you'd care. I escaped the Institute, just like others here. Never had my mind wiped, thankfully. I like to think I came along right when DiMA needed me. I found him before all this, before Acadia. He needed my help, though he refused to admit it. He's always been stubborn like that. Anyway, I've been by his side ever since, making sure he has everything he needs.
Sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
I think he is controlling DiMA. He does not seem trustworthy to me for some reason. Though I'm not sure why. Can I hack this without somebody attacking me? Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Got it.
Oh yeah, last try. So those must be the Urs it was talking about. And he liked that. But he didn't like me not telling the Brotherhood of Steel.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I'll be the judge of that.
So, you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition.
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have DiMA's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to work for the Institute, returning synths that had escaped. I was tracking a synth and instead found DiMA. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways.
Okay, just walk away.
Did you need something?
I wasn't done talking to you.
Tell me about Acadia.
DiMA's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to
I
handle
haven't
it.
really, I've only arrived.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince
Is it like
him.
his override code or
That's as
something?
much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Or are there like more of them down here? I was gonna say it's really small. Okay, yeah, it's actually quite a bit bigger, right? Okay, see, this is right. Good, I can steal their shit. Awesome. Better not just call them synth.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
It's alright.
You're the one who lives here. What do you think of it?
Well, I think it's all rather compelling. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted. And it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
So, what exactly are you doing?
As much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens, observing evolutionary trends, compiling data for future generations. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since DiMA has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that about
I hate the way it always redirects
Feels
my
like
camera.
home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all belong here, in our own way. DiMA's to be thanked for that.
Hey there.
Can I help you?
So, what's your story?
Similar to most here, I think. I fled the Institute feeling that anything else would be allowing myself to remain trapped, constantly in fear. I chose not to go into hiding, though. I felt to do that, I'd lose what makes me... me. Does that make sense?
Nope.
If I lost my life, that'd be one thing. To lose my identity, that was too much to bear. Thankfully, it never came to that. So, here I am.
Ah, my fucking chair's riding me. Alright. Are you a person as well?
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring?
Ooh.
Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
The master of
Anything
no fucks given.
interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. Have you looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
Alright, don't hassle me.
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though.
What? I like this guy.
I've got a few minutes.
The best occasion.
I'm just gonna buy all of your ammo.
Ain't that a blast from the past?
Yes, pre-war money is. I'm wondering why these people are letting me loot all their shit.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Oh, we found the racist.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
You can relax. I'm not a threat.
Just don't cause any trouble.
I would tear you in half, little man. Do not fucking tempt me. Already talked to you.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
Were you disappointed with what you found?
I mean, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. If it weren't for Acadia and for DiMA, I'd probably be dead. I guess I was just hoping for more somehow. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
He sort of sounds like one of the guys from Blue Mountain State, the drug dealer.
New guy, right?
Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
Oh, aren't you a ray of sunshine?
What's wrong?
We're doing this anyway? Even after saying I don't want to talk? God. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
What do you
Whore.
mean, mind wipe?
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a synth on the run. You go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute can't find you. Only somebody screwed mine up.
So here I am. Now just, please, leave me alone.
Okay. I was gonna help, but yeah, you're right. What am I doing talking to you? You're just a bitch. I don't want to talk to you. I wonder if Nick will just stay here in the end.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Hey, Kasumi.
Circuitry is
I'm bringing you back home. Boop.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm here to abduct you, because you were abducted in the first place.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me
For
back.
fuck's sake, don't pull that
Not if they
shite.
knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I love
not
the way
their
I just
daughter.
turned round.
I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're not a synth.
Kasumi, I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes. It's part of life.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be
Yeah, but you're not
so
though.
much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge.
What?
But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
I'm listening.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, where to begin? You saw all those computers that DiMa's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models DiMa has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if DiMa is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If DiMa is putting on an act, we need to know.
You don't trust DiMa? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I've found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if DiMa is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing DiMa, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and DiMA are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I already did.
Step aside and let the master hacker show you how it's done.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Alright, well, on that bombshell, let's leave it here. I know these episodes have been kind of heavy dialogue-wise, but I figure after I've just been roaming for a while, you deserve to see some of the story. So, I hope you like this episode. Any suggestions how I can improve this series are appreciated, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. And until then, goodbye.